What the fuck is this? Okay. Screw this. Nope. I'm not having this for me hosted tonight. Sorry, Segatalks. No dice. I do not roll like that. Enjoy. Okay. I think everybody gets the idea. I think everybody now gets the idea of what's going on here. It's Werecamp, everybody. Welcome to Segatalks. Weren't expecting this, were you? Yes, everybody. I decided to go take over Segatalks for this week. So, 2 minutes. Jesus. That Quentin, you do realize, though, that of course, though, I only do a 1-minute intro for Werecamp rants, and apparently that's how much of a Segatalks is as well. That's just less. What the fuck? God damn, we're already going off on a rough start. But yes, I decided to go take over Segatalks for this week, and maybe next week we'll see how everything plays out, though. Because originally, though, we were supposed to have Jessie Bell Hill as an interview, but Segatalks was trying to ask her so last minute, Saturday, and of course, since we have Segatalks Monday night, it's just. Okay. I know no one can actually even hear what's going on right now. No, it's not a noise complaint. Just people chattering outside, that's all. There's no noise complaint, guys. Come on, guys. I even host Werecamp rants, and I don't cause them that kind of stuff to happen. It's just, don't worry about it. By the way, who here watched Segacamp's live Twitch stream last week, and Segacamp was mentioning that he had two more cans of Rolling Rock. Well, he did say something about getting himself some orange creamsicle ale. Apparently, though, we could not get any cans, but we found a solution to that. Talk about a big-ass jug. What is it? Noise complaint? Maybe just being too loud for a start, though. You know, after hours, you got to learn to tone it down when you're living in an apartment. Basically, though, if you're living in an apartment like me, there's going to be people living above you, people living below you, people in the rooms right beside you, very, very thin walls, and, you can hear it everywhere, and I'm not going to drink this, so, guys, I just pulled it out here just last minute before we started the show. But yes, Segatalks got himself some creamsicle ale. This stuff kind of sucks though, because as long as I don't take the lid off, I should be fine. As long as I don't take the lid off, I should be fine, because this thing, it's like drinking pop. You know how eventually, over time though, the fizz of all the fizz evaporates out of it, and then the pop just goes flat. This stuff is just like that. As long as you don't take the lid off, you should be fine. But the moment you take the lid off, you gotta drink this stuff, and it's only good for like 2 days. So think about that for a minute. If Segatalks starts drinking this on a Sunday night, he'll have to drink it all, because by Tuesday, all the stuff in it's gonna evaporate out. Not the beer, but the ingredients inside of the bottle instead. But yes, we got ourselves some more creamsicle ale though, guys. Segatalks wanted me to share this stuff with you guys. Railway City, a fine city here in St. Thomas. I'm just gonna be a quick minute. Stick this back in the fridge, and we'll do our episode of Segatalks as always. Werecamp. Why? Why, dude? Why? Okay, guys. How about this? Why can't I use this for Werecamp rants instead? You know what I'm using? Did anybody ever start asking yet though what the microphone quality is for Werecamp rants yet? Did anybody ever wonder that yet? I'm sorry, she's just not here tonight, guys. Segatalks was originally planning to have her on the show, and in the end, she ended up not coming. She just did not respond. Segatalks was doing this so goddamn last minute, guys. Blame Segatalks on this. Tried to go interview her so goddamn. Tried to ask her if he wanted to interview her so last minute. If it was earlier this week, if he did do it like earlier last week, the whole show would be completely different right now. Okay, well, since I quit asking the microphone quality for the old one, though, it's just, though, I would use the microphone here on the laptop. I know I'm looking like I'm almost pointing at the camera. There's the camera. There's a little microphone right beside, a little built-in microphone, and I'm using that to record Werecamp rants. That is all coming out of that microphone, out of the laptop. Well, I decided to be a little basic tonight, so Fears is not gonna be here. If he's watching the show, good for him. Whatever. Maybe I'll have him on next week. Somebody was actually telling me though I should not even bother having him on the show at all. So that's why. I'm sorry, James Mardowski. I'm very sorry, dude. Maybe next week. Have him we'll finally have a proper introduction. Where's my co-host? Sniddles, where the heck are you? Actually, to be honest though, yeah, I am well aware that Segatalks has a co-host by the name of Sniddles, or Joey, or as you people should know, Joey with the numbers. Apparently he's busy, so he's gonna pop in later. So right now it's just me. I'm just a one-man show right now, but if Sniddles shows up though, we can finally have the show get a little more interesting. It's Joey with the number Sega my house. Come on. Oh, and by the way, And besides, well, right now, though, for the time being, though, I'm not really doing Werecamp rants. So this is kind of why I'm using this is kind of why I'm hosting Segatalks for the time being. Until Segakamp gets this medley finished, there's just not going to be any new Werecamp rants, or at least until after the medley's up. If you guys, like I said, if you guys have already heard enough, I guess I'll refrain again. After Sega Camp gets this big Pokemon medley finished, he's gonna pull off like a Marvel or like a James Bond, where it'll just say either like Tony Stark, the Avengers, or James Bond will return, and then that'll be at the very end of the medley. And then right afterwards, for the time being, that we'll focus more for Werecamp brands for the time being, because I see you guys have much more of a cult following for me than Segakamp does himself. For some odd reason, I still have more of a cult following, guys. Trust me on this. Way more of a cult following. But although for the time being, though, there was a new rant that we did upload after we finally re-uploaded all the old ones. Segakamp told me to film this one just after he told me that the Werecamp rant series was getting revived. He told me to record a new one, and he said he'll promise to post it up after everything is re-uploaded. And right now, it's actually just down there at the bottom corner underneath the chat, guys. How Yu-Gi-Oh! Link summonings suck. Aren't we all, Daryl? Aren't we all? Maybe I'll get her in here in another week. It's all okay, James Mardowski. My favorite kind of pizza. Well, it's kind of hard to explain, though. It's better if I had Segakamp here. If Segakamp was here, it was a Hawaiian, but I really don't have one. All I'm doing is just filming rants, and that's pretty much it. I don't have the time to pretty much be eating food. Wait, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Marathon right now on Twitch? A Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime marathon. That anime was so cool back when it all started, but since the card game started coming around, though, it felt like though they were kind of breaking the rules a little bit. Like the rules were not like following with the actual card game. I find that a little weird. Hey, Segakamp is not supported by weeaboos. And by the way, what the hell is a weeaboo anyway? By the way, Darth Bane, you have an Exodia deck? You so happen to own an Exodia deck, huh? Again, though, don't mind me if I'm turning my head this way, though, guys. That's just I have the live chat open, and I can't see that well right now. Do you guys see kind of why Segakamp uses glasses yet? Darth Bane, I'm not Sega. Oops. That's just all you need to say. Weeaboo is someone who thinks Japan or Japanese culture is superior to everything else. Oh. You know what, though? Oh, yeah, well, you know what, though? Japan is superior at video games and animes overall, but would I say that they're superior to everything else? No. But that's just me, though, guys. I don't know what Segakamp would think, but I'm pretty sure though Segatalks would be on the same page as me. There's just nothing that's actually. We're not saying that, but Japan is much more superior over everything else. And besides, there's different cultures out there, guys. Anybody ever tried to go to Mexico or India or any other planet around the world? I mean, any other place around the world. My God, I can't say anything straight. Hey, Fears. That's all you need to say. Look at the name, Fears. Look at the name. Steven announced. Seriously? Well, then again, though, I really have not much to say. But then again, though, was Segatalks always this quiet as well when doing the show, almost all the time as well? It's hard hosting a talk show, guys, because you got to keep a topic always going, and Segatalks just can't seem to find anything. What is India? Are you Are you serious? You don't know where India is? Oh my God! Maybe you should watch it about Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Indiana Jones somehow ends up in the country of India. They end up finding this a little abandoned village, and then there's all these poor people there, and they find out though that all their children got kidnapped and taken to this evil palace of darkness, and Indiana Jones has to go there and end up trying to save the kids and bring them back to the village and bring life back to the village, hopefully, because the village was on the brink of dying. Okay, it wasn't really though, but still, I just like to say though that it was on the brink of dying though, and the only thing that kept it alive was to bring back all the children that got captured at the palace. Speaking of which, guys. And by the way, who here is a big Indiana Jones fan? Big Indiana Jones fan right here, guys. Got all 4 films. Although today, though, I can only let fans, I can't let them like true Indiana newcomers into the series watch the first movie for the first time, or at least so not until the end of the first movie, because when the Ark of the Covenant opens up, it really that's some really creepy shit that ends up coming out of that ark, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry if I am spoiling some of the movie. It seems to me Segatalks is really good at doing that as well. I almost spoiled Star Wars Episode 7 back when I did the Star Wars Episode 7 Sucks video as well. There's a moment, though, where I ended up talking about Rey about getting really feisty and beating up Kylo Ren. But then as I finally started mentioning something, though, I had to get this spoiler alert warning, and that was fun. Thank you, movie. You had to ruin my fun. The beauty of movie editing, guys. You just gotta love it. Wait. It's an okay movie. Needs more tits. Seriously. And just for a minute, though, who here finds this one bad? Sorry, I can't. Nope. Who here finds this one really bad for a minute? As you can actually read on here, 2-disc special edition. 2 discs. Although there's nothing really anything too special about it, though. The second disc is just for special features. Like, literally, that's all it's for. It's all for special features. The full film is only on this one, and the second disc is just for special features. I'm excited about the new Indiana Jones 5, guys. But apparently, though, I'm also a little nervous. Should I go make a Werecamp rant about Indiana Jones 5? There's a reason I did not do a rant about this one. Even though it had mixed reviews, though, I thought it was still not that bad. It was in the 50s. It's on all the B movies of the time, though. All the B movie science fiction alien abduction stuff, that's what basically happened in the 50s. Everyone was always trying to make like the next big Martian flying saucer film of the 50s, having alien abduction stuff happen, and that's pretty much what they were trying to go for in Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls, although it just finally backfired them in the ass because everybody else was actually hoping a little more something. Honestly, what was so bad about the fourth one, guys? I can't see anything that's bad about it. Hey, Quentin, seriously, why would I do a rant? I know his name is Claire Alderance, guys, but Segatalks had told me though that's Di Quentin. So I'm a little worried more now about episode 9 though, because remember back when I did my Werecamp rant about episode 7 sucks, guys? Apparently now though, the director who directed it is coming back to direct episode 9 of Star Wars. Ain't that great? Ain't that great? I don't know, guys. I remember everybody complaining about episode 7 being almost like episode 4, A New Hope, but 2.0. Like basically that's what it was. It was just like episode 4 2.0. Well, Windows Movie Maker is basically how Werecamp Rants is made. And by the way, guys, give me a quick minute for it. I want to show you guys something for like a very, very, very quick minute before we go on any further with this show. I guess I'll quickly screen share this for you a minute. I guess I'll screen share this before you guys for like a very quick, brief minute. But here we go. Here's Windows Movie Maker. This is where all the magic of Werecamp Rants comes into play, guys. Yeah, like there's the intro for Werecamp Rants, or the first actual intro. Okay. Oh, here we go. In fact, I really don't know if I should really be sharing this with you guys right now, though. But I really don't know if I should be doing this right now. I kind of regret this. But this is your Pokemon medley right here, guys. This is all your stupid Pokemon medley that you guys are waiting for. What is going on here? I swear I saw one moment though where yeah, like what is going on here? Oh jeez. Okay, I'm stopping. Yep. But that's your Pokemon medley right there, guys. The Pokemon medley is getting made. But let's just say though, guys, like Segatalks said, it's going through a lot of editing stages before it finally gets published onto YouTube. So far right now, Sega can tell me though, he's already did like one editing stage though of all the stuff from Silver, Gold, and Crystal in one whole video, and everything you just saw right now, and that's actually being black and white though filter is just about being everything in Pokemon Red and Blue because the original Red and Blue were only done for the original Game Boy. Yellow was supposed to be made for the Game Boy. When you look at the game box, it was. But it also says on the back that it was compatible with Game Boy Color, which kind of scratches my head a little bit, though. But it does make sense, because every time now you enter a new route or enter a new town, the screen changes color. Or at least so it just changes a different tint of color, like Mount Moon and Diglett Cave. It would probably be brown. You would walk right into Cerulean City, and then you would end up seeing this whole place with a hint of blue. Lavender Town would just be purple, and Pewter City, I think, was just basically just plain old gray, like the normal Game Boy. Oh, and by the way, guys, I want to clarify something here from Segatalks. He did say the original though it might just be a 1 hour medley. Actually, now though, guys, Segatalks is actually predicting now it's gonna be a 2 hour long medley. All the stuff that he composed as like Silver, Gold, and Crystal went over an hour. So add on another hour with all the stuff from Red, Yellow, and Blue, and that's a 2 hour long medley right there, guys. Over that. My God, this is gonna be one big ass medley, guys. I hope you guys. I understand though if no one wants to watch this medley now because for like how fucking long it is, but trust me, it's gonna be a freaking long medley. But Segatalks did say though. That the main reason though it's 2 hours long is just because though he wanted to focus it. He doesn't have the themes from all the towns and all the different themes, but I noticed though by the very end of the medley though Segatalks was deciding to focus the medley more towards the themes that deserve to be much more longer are going to be all the battle related themes in the game. Which I really don't know if he was still sticking to his word back when he started this whole medley in the first place, because like I said, all the battle themes in the game, like where you're listening to where you're battling a trainer or a gym leader, or even also like the Elite Four or like the final battle. I guess we could say with the Elite Four at the very end of the game. Yes. Gonna be one long medley. Oh, Tanner has Pokemon cards tattooed on his butt. Well, that's interesting, Tanner. But how about him as well? Do you also so happen to have you so happen to have Pokemon cards like this. Actually, that's not a good example. Hang on. I know Sega Camp had some in here. Gyarados. Again, I'm not laying a good example right now. I know Sega Camp had something in here. Aha! Found them. Get out of there. Do you have? Of course, so Daryl. Do you have something like this, or something like this, or how about something like this? Doing your mom? I could be wrong though. Wasn't that originally also a song that Ray William Johnson did? Doesn't anybody remember back when Equals 3 was a show here on YouTube, guys? Does anybody remember that show? I remember seeing a video on YouTube where he finally where there was a video on YouTube of Ray William Johnson hates Google Plus, and there's like about it just shows moments though where he mentions about it just shows him beating the crap out of the Google Plus logo. But this was back though before Google Plus finally started becoming like the epitome of all evil and merging it with YouTube. I do. That show sucked. Thank you. Well, Sega Camp did not really get into it much either. It just seemed a little dumb. It was cool when they had Gabriel Iglesias on the show. There was like 2 episodes of Gabriel Iglesias hosting it at one point. So that was cool. Show is pretty good, Turbo Loser, or oh wait, Cool Crumbs actually is what he calls himself. Okay. Oh, got a notification here. Interesting. Hey Joey, I see you there in the live chat. Why aren't you here, Sniddles? I'll be a quick minute. Again, though, why the hell does Sega Camp get himself a top quality microphone for Segatalks? Like, why can't I have something like this for Werecamp rants? I'm not gonna complain. I'm happy for Sega Camp. He's got himself something now, just for Segatalks. I remember back when he was still trying to like get the show started, and I think he was like using just the microphone on the laptop, basically just like how Werecamp rants was done. But at least though, he at least decided to go out and buy a microphone. Oh, okay, Joey, but dude, you're not that black. And I'm not trying to be racist, guys. But yes, don't worry though, guys. I plan to get some more Werecamp rants after this medley's finished. Even Segatalks is thinking not really about getting rid of this Unknown banner. Like once you watch the medley, you'll see what the Unknowns are trying to say behind me. If somebody finds out that, you guys get yourself a free cookie. But yes, it's not so hard. They all the Unknowns just make a certain letter of the alphabet. So just look at the letters of the just go on Google Images, look up every Unknown letter there is. You can figure this stuff all out for yourself, guys. It's not hard. I might have started being a little too loud there again. I apologize. No, just right now, they'll say Camp is busy getting this whole Pokemon medley made, guys. That's what I'm trying to say right now. The whole medley is being edited right now by Segatalks. Segatalks is busy editing the medley, so he asked me to host the show while he gets the medley finished. Gonna be going through so many goddamn editing stages before it's done. Like right now, he's hiding in the closet, making the medley for you guys. Actually, I'm kidding. I'm kidding about the closet thing, but he is busy editing the medley still. Not that closet, by the way. That one back there, that's just a pantry. Like that spot back there I'm leaning over, that's a pantry. It's time for Sega to come out of the. I was kidding about Sega being in the closet. He's busy editing the medley. That's all I'm trying to bring up. Is he trapped? No, he's not gay, Freddy. He isn't trapped. I've already talked about Steve the Twink in the past, guys. I've already talked to shit about Steve the Twink in the past, and I kind of regret doing a Werecamp rant on him the first time because he finally started striking the YouTube channel again. This is back when we still had the old YouTube channel, though. There was a reason, though, I never did bother reviving those rants again, though, for when we made the new channel. I was afraid Steve the Twink would start showing up again, so we ended up scrapping them for like the revived rants for the new channel. Yeah, there were some rants that actually got sacrificed and did not remain and did not get remade for being remade again for the YouTube channel. There was one rant that I talked about PS4 finally having backwards compatibility, and apparently though I did not revive that rant. But somehow, though, if you rewatched the revived Season 1 Werecamp Rants intro, it's still, one little part still somehow sneaked its way into the intro. And that's the part where I say, all the stuff I say, it's like all of a sudden I talk about one thing, and then shit hits the fan. That's it. That's actually from the PS4 has backwards compatibility rant. The very start of the video, I was rewatching the first video where I argued about Sony not having backwards compatibility, and then I paused it a few minutes in, and then I finally and then I say that line, and then that's how the rant starts, though. But Somehow, though, that's the only thing that somehow sneaked its way into the intro. MMA holes, welcome. Why am I Emma? Aren't you surprised it's me, Werecamp? Don't keep that damn Mr. Anonymous away from me, and we can have a good show. Sorry, I got a bit of an itch in my nose, guys. I'm not picking my nose. I'm just scratching the side. Hey, MMA holes, could you do me a favor and ask him if Jesse Bell Hill likes to have an interview for Segatalks? You have her for the after show. That's all I ask for. One request for the Sega Camp Gamer. For Steve the Twink, I don't think so. Oh god, I'm getting freaking hot. Oh god, it's hard wearing this fucking outfit for like the whole episode. But I wouldn't mind if I just turn this stupid lamp off right over here. Only have just the glow off the computer monitor. That's all I need. I just need a glow of it, just of a computer monitor. This is how I do Werecamp rants as well, guys. And if I apologize if it ends up making the room much more darker. I do have a second monitor. I'm plugged in. Turned on. I'm with much more of a glow, but who knows. Apparently, I don't know what happened to that anonymous pink car. She just finally stopped coming to the show. Her heart's finally broken. I pull it off of James Bond here and saying her heart is just broken. I'm sorry, guys. That lamp is just killing me right now. I'm like dying in heat. You can still sort of see the banner right behind me. It's still sort of lit. But this is how I do Werecamp rants as well, though, guys. It's just me with a laptop monitor pointing right at my face with just a soft glow coming off the computer monitor. I don't mind it at all. But let's continue on with the show anyway. So, damn, I'm thinking now I'm doing a Werecamp rant all of a sudden. Joey, Sega could have checked her oil, but seriously? I'm sure she'll return. I'm sure she'll return. Oh, how ironic, guys. Just how ironic I say that. She's in the chat. If you want to come on here, Filthy Georgia, you're free to. I'm not Sega Camp, but I won't bite either. Don't forget to clean the dipstick, Sega. Joey, get your ass on here right now. I can't do this show alone. And it's going to get worse if Filthy Georgia comes on. If Segatalks was here, if he wasn't, I guess what Segatalks would say is that he's very sorry, Filthy Georgia, and he still wants you back. Because right now, he's just feeling a little incomplete without you. Oh yeah, Segatalks is just too much of a softie. Segatalks doesn't do shit like that. Unlike me, guys. That'll be Spetty Boop. Oh dear lord. Oh god. I don't know about that, guys. Say Kim doesn't think about she looks like she looks about obese or fat if you guys want to be that mean. Hey, Filthy Georgia, how about this? You have a free invite for the show tonight. Again, I may not be Segatalks, but I won't bite either. You have a free pass for the show tonight, Filthy Georgia. Just because, though, I see about Segatalks seems to like you. And you're a very nice lady. Even if you're just a car. I'm sorry if I'm not taking a minute just to respond here, guys. I guess about what should be said is if Segatalks ever does a live stream on Friday the 13th, uh, I'll somehow still be making my way into the game as well. Every moment Segatalks finally starts playing as Jason. Guess who's Jason, guys? It'll be Segatalks if he's a camp counselor, but at the moment Jason comes out and starts tearing people apart. Oh yes, that is not Segatalks, guys. That is Werecamp. Wait, just a car? I'm not trying to be rude anyway, guys. Come on. Try to go correct everything I say now. Come on, that's not nice. Now that's just being rude. Correcting everything I say. Wait, what? You mean this thing that's right above me off camera? Now you idiots maybe look up at it, but I didn't give it like a look like, please fuck me sideways, Pikachu. Fuck, now I did say it. Fuck. No, right now though, it's just because I have this stupid lamp. I had this stupid lamp on for like the last half hour, and it was killing me. For fuck's sakes, this is like glaring into a fucking sun. This is like staring into the fucking sun right here in the middle of the night. It's too much. Thor's hammer? I wish we had the real version. Like, even if it is like an inflatey, like a little inflatable thing that you may have to blow up and then just use it on the beach, it would still be cool to have one. All we have is just a miniature. Oh, wasn't it cool though in Avengers though when the Hulk tried to pick this thing up and he couldn't? I thought it was even funnier in Age of Ultron. Thor just sticks it right down on the table like this. Like he's like laying it down just like this on the table. I better just move it right back here because this is a better sign that you can see it. And everybody right by this point though are just trying to pick it up and they couldn't do it at all. All of a sudden, Thor just picks it up and then he's just like this. I'm just afraid you're all not worthy. I would have just laughed if he just had a good laugh out of this. Finally picked it up and said, all of you guys are complete wussies for not picking up the hammer. I would have laughed at though. Thor just had like one good laugh out of it, and then finally picked it up and said, all of you guys are complete fucking wussies because you can't pick up my hammer. Or at least it's just calling them wussies, not dropping the F-bomb. Oh, that's very interesting, Darth Bane. It's also what I use to film Werecamp rants. Just the glow of my laptop, though. Just the glow coming off the computer monitor. But that's about it. At least so you guys can still see my face. But it's also because I have a second monitor right over here, turned on. What would it look like if I just turned it off? Uh, not by much. Not by much, at least. Like now, like just now though. Okay. Watch again though when I keep my face still for a sec. Watch this side of my face, okay? You guys see like a difference yet? Just the side of my face. The world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing. Well, thankfully, James Mardowski, I'm not like that. At least I'm not like that. When I see shit like this coming head on from a mile away, I will go after it and talk shit about it, and then hopefully though that may change the outcome of what everything is going on. But I always seem to be a tag to goddamn. I seem to be a tad too goddamn late sometimes. Like, does anyone remember back when I did that Samsung Note S7 or whatever the hell it's called? I'm gonna look up my Werecamp rants for a sec. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, where are you, Werecamp rants season 3? All I see is just Werecamp rants, but I don't know if it says. I don't know if it's season 1, 2, or oh, it's season 3. Okay. Samsung Galaxy Note 7. That's what it was. That rant got made just shortly after it came out, and if I only talked about it just before it came out, though, Samsung would have known. But apparently, though, they fucked up. Though, actually, though, the complaints started rolling in after the thing was released, so they kind of fucked up anyway. Oh, and Filthy Georgia has posted up a bunch of emojis in the chat. That's adorable, Filthy Georgia. I think Segatalks will love you for that. By any chance, though, Filthy Georgia, if there was an emoji of me, Werecamp, what would I be? Just leave the certain emoji in the chat. This I gotta see, guys. Come on, James Mardowski. There's always got to be room for emojis. I'm gotta say the line though from Ghostbusters 2, where one of the guys is like, "I hate Jello." Oh, come on, there's always room for Jello. There's always room for emojis. That's Sega, though. That's Sega. Oh, dear. Okay, now, I feel like I've died by this point, because where the hell is Joey? I thought I also invited Sega at my house, and apparently he's just watching the show, and I'm getting kind of bored. It's almost been an hour, and I'm just feeling like at this point I just want somebody else to talk to. Mm. Is Spears watching? Go get Sega from the closet. Well, again, he's editing the Pokemon medley. He has me on my hosting the show tonight. I'm sorry. It would be nice to have him on for him to be hosting the show, but there's a reason why he gave the show to me, guys. Sega, you should do a Let's Play. I did before. Or Segatalks did. There used to be a time where Segatalks did a lot of Nintendo Let's Plays here on YouTube. Do you guys want a story why now Sega finally left for Twitch now to do his Sunday Twitch streams? Sega, do you do impersonations? Oh, of course he does, MMA holes. Too bad I can't give you some right now because it's Werecamp. It says it right there. Sega does a great impersonation. Well, let's just remember though, guys. You know how all companies, they have free advertisement for their Let's Plays, right? Like, it's all free advertisement for whatever company, for like whatever game company. Well, by the time Nintendo, I think this was like 2011, 2012, just as the Wii U was coming out. I can't remember now when this started all happening. I think it was just when the Wii was just starting to leave the store shelves and they were trying to come out with the Wii U. I can't remember, guys. Anyway, though, Nintendo started making a thing now, though, where they wanted to monetize all their games, or at least so as well to have like, or at least so whitelist just a few people here. So then, It used to just be, though, that if you did a Nintendo-related Let's Play, though, Nintendo would just about copyright strike you because it was their own so-called content that they made. Like everything now that Nintendo does, it's like rightfully theirs now. And they do have a YouTube channel now. So if you make a Nintendo-related Let's Play, Nintendo will just go right over to your channel and then flag it. I don't know why I said flag it in quotes. But yeah, Nintendo just about now, though, it's like now everything Nintendo does, it's rightfully theirs. You can't do a Let's Play, and let's just say that now they have just a certain white list of people now. Even I know right off the bat, though, Segatalks would not get his channel whitelisted just because of me, guys, and because of Boogie 2988 with the Francis guy. It basically fucking sucks. Just because I'm not considered kiddie friendly with the kids, because kids love Nintendo. Oh yes, oh my god, just Nintendo, you really need to fix your copyright policy. You really need to fix it so goddamn bad. In fact, everybody, there's a reason why all of a sudden now Sega bought himself a Nintendo Switch. And Filthy Georgia is in the hangout. Why, hello, Filthy Georgia. She doesn't feel like saying anything. That's fine. I'm not playing on my Nintendo Switch, guys. I'm just quickly looking at something. Nintendo, where's that Virtual Console Arcade? If there is one thing, though, I could sort of do a Werecamp rant on for the Nintendo Switch. And this is just a minor thing, though, anyway, though. But this thing. Every goddamn time you sign into the eShop, every time you go to the eShop, you have to sign in to your Nintendo Network account. It's such a pain in the ass. Why the hell would you do this, Nintendo? Why would you do this? The main reason I'm not saying this in front of the camera right now is just because I'm trying to focus on trying to type in this. Filthy.
Sega, who is your friend Valerie?
She's somebody that Segatalks actually interviewed last week. I put Sega in third person, Filthy, because you do know who you're talking to, right? Sorry, not trying to be mean.
Werecamp.
They're making a Mummy game. Oh, God.
Why is Valerie telling me she will back off?
Wait. She's saying that she'll back off instead. Not you, Filthy Georgia. The complete opposite. A complete reversal. What?
I understand what she is saying. Why would she need to back off, Sega?
What? I'm sorry, my hearing is bad. Say it again, Filthy Georgia. I did not hear you the first time.
Sega, are you involved with Virtual Valerie?
I want to say no. The Mummy Demastered. Demastered, guys. Like, not remastered, but demastered.
You
A
don't
major
sound very
step down.
confident, Sega, and she looks very heartbroken.
Oh god, she is. Hmm.
What have you done, Sega?
I have done nothing. But Segatamp is very sorry though for you, filthy Georgia. I think some of the guys would still find that awesome if you and Sega were still together.
Justin's inner voice just said that Virtual Valerie was married, Sega.
What?
Is Virtual Valerie married, Sega?
From what I heard, yes, she is.
Then why is she so heartbroken about you?
To be honest, I don't know why. Is this just me, guys, or does these Joy-Cons seem to be broken? Oh wait, never mind. Maybe it's just because the system's turned off and they're trying to like sync to the system. I remember Nintendo Wii was like this at one point as well.
Are you attempting to change the subject, Sega?
No, I'm not. But I will be I'm here now. Switch is down. Talk to me.
Why have you broken my heart, Sega?
I'm sorry. Sega did say that he was sorry though, and he still wants to keep this relationship together as much as possible, Filthy. He is sorry though, Filthy. But if there is but if Sega Campama had to pick one woman to be with for the rest of his life though, Filthy, it would be you.
Then why have you let Virtual Valerie on, Sega?
Because Sega Camp wanted to just have an interview, even no matter the cost or whatever the reason. But Sega was just not expecting all of a sudden for like Virtual Valerie to start getting like a great big crush over him. That was just something Sega Camp was just not ever expecting. Everybody here in the chat, you need to get your head out of the gutter right now.
You broke my heart, Sega.
Well, I'm sorry. Sega would say the same thing. Because I'm Werecamp.
We both know who you
do
really are.
What?
Do
Oh,
we both not
because
know who you really are on the inside, Sega?
yeah. Okay, well, you got me there. I ain't becoming Sega Camp though, guys. I ain't bringing Sega Camp on the show though.
I'd like to talk to Sega.
Like Sega.
I'd like to speak with the Sega Camp gamer.
Okay. Filthy?
Yes, Sega.
I'm here now. For a quick minute, though.
Sega, Valerie seems
Yes?
to not have been trolling you. She was very serious about you.
Oh, really? Why do I have this? I better just take this up for a minute, guys. But yeah, what about a virtual Valerie?
She deleted her message.
Oh, Joey banned her. Joey actually banned her. That's what happened.
Why would Joey ban her?
No idea. I would not do that, though, guys. I would not do that. I'm only out here for like a quick second, guys. I'm gonna bring it back to Werecamp in a minute, but I do see though. Filthy though is pretty sad and heartbroken after last week. I only wanted just to have an interview with Virtual Valerie though, Filthy. That's all I was trying to go for. I wasn't expecting things to start getting crazier after that.
She
Because I
said
do
you had been
remember
talking
though.
for weeks, Sega.
What?
Virtual Valerie said in the chat that you and her had been talking for weeks.
It was only a week since I only interviewed her on the show, but that was it. I was only going to have just an interview with her. Yeah, we're friends on Facebook, but I wasn't expecting like the relationship. I wasn't expecting a relationship status, guys. So, guys, I wasn't really planning on a relationship with her to begin with. I'm sorry, Filthy. I'm very sorry. And I would still like to be with you. And Filthy, you don't even seem to really come to my Twitch streams on a Sunday. What are you doing for like the rest of the week?
I don't have a Twitch, Sega.
Yeah, I know, but you can still come watch me Twitch stream. Even if you don't want to use it just for live streams, you can still watch other people live stream. I wasn't planning originally on using it at all until everybody started bantering me about Twitch streaming every single day, or at least though it used to just be rarely, guys. Filthy, would I ever see you coming? Would I ever see you when I start getting the Pokemon medley made?
When will that be, Sega?
I really don't know because right now it's in the middle of a lot of editing stages right now. I've only done one so far, guys, and that was just to go add all the silver, gold, and crystal stuff into like a separate video. I'm gonna do another one for red and blue. Finally, add in all the Lucima, all the like the little loose end videos that I did not get to add to the video, and then right afterwards it'll be as like one whole video once it's done.
I will do my best, Sega.
I know right away, the Filthy, you'll love it. Originally it was supposed to just be a 1 hour medley, but now it looks like now it's going to be a 2 hour medley once it's finished.
Sega.
Is it okay if I bring back Werecamp now?
I have one more question for you.
Okay.
Matthew in the chat says that you weren't planning on getting caught. I have a hard time believing things you say now.
Matthew was saying I wasn't trying to get caught. Matthew being caught in the first place. I was never trying to get caught to begin with. I was trying to make this. I was just trying to get this medley made. Somehow, though, all of a sudden, though, I started doing this interview with Virtual Valerie, and then things got a little out of hand, guys.
If you weren't trying to get caught, then that means you know you were doing something you weren't supposed to. Is this true, Sega?
No, it's not true. It was never true to begin with. It's okay if I bring back Werecamp now?
Bring back Werecamp, Sega.
Okay. As you see, Filthy Georgia, Segatalks still cares for you. And I can see he definitely does care for you a lot. I'll get Segatalks right back on the right track, guys. Because I can see though this virtual Valerie person is kind of sort of a bad influence.
Werecamp, I have questions for you in regards to Sega.
Okay.
Would Sega go down on a clown? And if so, would he be able to make Valerie orgasm?
Go down on a clown, and when you make virtual Valerie orgasm, Segatalks go down on a clown? Probably not. But virtual Valerie orgasm? What?
Do you not know whether or not you can make virtual Valerie orgasm?
Probably, but
Do you know what an orgasm is, Sega?
oh yes, I do know what an orgasm is, at least, guys. Come on, guys, I'm not that dumb. I've been places. I've seen things on the internet, guys. I've been places.
Werecamp.
More than you know.
Do you know
Yes.
how big Sega's dick is?
For you, Filthy Georgia, it is huge. Like if Segatalks was here,
according to women.
does it change in size according to women? I don't think so.
You did say for me that it was large. Does that mean that it is not large for many other women?
Oh, it will be large for other women as well. Well, yes, guys, it is for other women.
Is Sega into gothic clowns?
Gothic clowns? I'm gonna pass on that one. Probably not, though, if I have to answer it. Like, what are we talking here? Like a really attractive Harley Quinn gothic clown? That filthy?
Not the newer Harley Quinn. The Harley Quinn from the older comics. The original Harley Quinn. Would you fuck that?
Not even really. Sorry, guys. Even of course, you can't watch the old Batman cartoon, and Harley Quinn did not look that attractive, guys.
Now I have a question for you, Werecamp.
Okay.
Would you be willing to fart on a cupcake and sing the Canadian national anthem?
That's a little funny.
I know. That's why I asked.
As ridiculous as this question sounds, guys, yes. I would fart on a cupcake and sing the national anthem. Put a candle on that thing, and it'll blast out like a flamethrower. Just.
I'd like to see this happen, Sega.
What? Somebody, please, Photoshop me with a cupcake at my ass and then just show it like a flamethrower coming out. I would laugh. Okay. All right, you know what? Here, I'll start right now. It's too dark. Shit. All right, give me a sec. Get rid of this subtitle for a minute. I'm gonna make this event happen right now. Let's make some movie magic happen right now, Filthy Georgia. All right, somebody, please. I'm not on frame. A little off frame. Somebody, please Photoshop me with a cupcake coming out of my ass, spraying out like a flamethrower. Like right now, just do it. Just Photoshop a cupcake with this big flamethrower thing coming out of my ass. I would laugh if it ever did become a thing. I'm making you laugh. I'd like to see that happen, huh? Well, I see you by now, though it's almost 11, and at least I got Filthy on here and got to make her laugh and everything.
Werecamp.
Yes, Filthy?
Have you ever closed the refrigerator door on your cock?
Nope. Let's just say, though, I don't have food like Segatalks does. Segatalks a bit of a pig, guys. Can you blame him?
Then would you
Although I would laugh, though. I would laugh though if it got caught in a window. Do you ever seen an episode of like what happened to Glenn Quagmire and Family Guy, guys? There's one episode where Quagmire, he's watching. There's this one episode where Lois beat the shit out of all these guys in the neighborhood, and Quagmire, he's like watching through a window though, but his stick was like right on the window. It's like, oh, this is like the most attractive thing I've ever seen. All of a sudden, the window is slammed shut right on his stick. He's like, ah! He calls him. So he's like, oh yeah. I got stuck in a window again.
Would you ever hang glide with the gay pterodactyl?
Hang glide with a gay pterodactyl? Oh, God. As weird as it sounds, as long as it doesn't do anything like start getting some really sexual intercourse with me, yes. As long as it doesn't do any sexual intercourse, guys.
What would you
I
do if
am
it tried?
dead serious. What?
What would you do if it tried?
I would just shake that thing. I would just just bitch slap that guy right in the balls, or not even bitch slap it in the balls. I would just go like boom, right in the balls. That'll teach him a lesson. Sega wears the condom over his balls, but no.
Werecamp,
Yes.
could you do me a favor?
Sure.
Would you pretend you're wrestling the Invisible Man while shirtless?
Right now?
Right now, Werecamp.
An Invisible Man shirtless. That's... As much as I like to do that, I'm just going to have to say no.
I would forgive you if you could do that for me, Werecamp.
Let me change a little bit first. I won't even bother. I'm still gonna wear this robe. But give me a sec, guys.
I'm very excited to see this.
Okay. Everybody happy? It's so freaking dark in here. I can't see shit. Anybody? Anybody? I can't even see the damn shit. I can't even see the damn chat right now. Take your fucking clothes off. No, guys. Not like that. Okay. An invisible man, right? Just like right here in front of me?
Yes, Werecamp.
Yeah. 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 Oh. Nice try. Not gonna get me, dude. You're just not gonna get me. After all, I've already done some combat like this in the past. In fact, does anybody remember back when Splatterhouse Month first came out? Too bad, Filthy, you weren't around back when Splatterhouse Month first started. I got to battle, be like the 5th level boss, somehow in the medley. Yeah. Okay, I'm done doing that now. Is that satisfying for you?
I think a bunch of oil just went to my muffler too.
Interesting.
Where did you go, Werecamp?
Not far. I didn't go too far. Well, I see it's about getting late. It's like 11 p.m. now. I think I better finally call it quits on the show, guys.
Werecamp, have you ever fucked a pie?
Have I? Why would you tell me that? I'm not like Jason Biggs from American Pie. You ever seen that movie, Filthy? American Pie?
Yes, I have, Werecamp. Have you ever come on the
Yeah,
ceiling?
I'm gonna have to say though, guys, I am not like Jason Biggs from that movie, guys. There's one moment where Jason Biggs ends up going right down on top of a pie and ends up pretending like ends up screwing the thing. His dad comes in and then right afterwards he's all like, it's not what it looks like, and in the end, his dad, they just see the ruined pie right there, and then his dad's like, we'll just tell your brother that we ate it up.
Sega, have you ever shot your load on the ceiling?
Have I ever shot my load on the ceiling? What load?
You know what I'm
Like
talking about.
semen, right? So I gotta be honest. No. Is that okay if I finally wrap the show up here now, Filthy Georgia? It was nice having you here on the show.
Are you saying you'd wish to stop talking to me, Sega?
No, it's just about we could finally have it more privately now that if the show's over.
So you'd like me to stay on Hangouts?
Yes.
Can I have a moment to think about this?
Sure. Jason Bates? No. Michelangelo and Jason Biggs. I'm not taking my clothes off, guys. See, you guys are like all trolling me in the chat about that I should have them off. Only the shirt came off, and that's it. Shave your head? Why would I want to shave my head when the cold weather is approaching us, guys? In fact, it's been feeling cold and wet and rainy all evening.
Sega,
Yeah?
you talking about wet makes me think of a glass of water. I really enjoyed your fight. Could you fight a glass of water?
Probably not.
Could you try for me?
I don't know how to do a glass of water. I'll have to have it up really close to the camera, have it like really, really up close, and then be like far away from it just to make it look like I'm fighting it up close.
Are you afraid the water would win?
Pretty much the water would win. That cup of water would always win the fight, obviously.
I want you to win, Sega.
Cup of water, huh? A glass of water. I don't have a Brita, though, but I do have some bottled water, and I do have a cup right here. You want me to fight a cup of water?
I do.
Okay. Well, you know what? That's simple. Oh.
Are you dying, Sega?
Some got down the wrong tube. I was not expecting that. Well, still, though, technically, though, if it didn't go down the wrong tube, I would have still won the fight, guys.
I wanted you to fight the glass, Sega.
Not a chance. Not a chance, I'm afraid. Ugh.
It seems as though the water won.
Okay, it did win. Even though I tried to drink it down, some of it got down the wrong tube. Ugh.
Does it make you feel manly that the water won, Sega?
A little bit? Yes, it does. Why did Sega can't buy this thing again? Woohoo! Watch it spin! Watch it spin! Let's see the point. I want to toss this thing halfway across the room, guys, but I don't want to start causing a lot of a ruckus next, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to end the show, Filthy. Will you still hang out with me after the show's over?
Not for very long, Sega. I have much to do.
I wish, though, you at least made a Twitch account. Watch Segatalks Twitch stream every Sunday. He does get a little drunk, though, on the live stream, though. But I will say, though, that he still enjoys watching you live stream. Hello?
Hello, Sega.
Okay. Interesting. It's Werecamp, but still.
I mean, Werecamp.
How did you get the link to the Hangout?
I have Dark trapped in my fucking market right now. And if you don't do exactly what I say, I'm gonna take him out.
Interesting. You tell me this after the live show's over, guys. So, as Segatalks would say, click that button over here to subscribe. Click that button over here to check out the Segatalks Gamers Acapella playlist. I'll see you guys later. And, of course, I'll be back next week to host another episode of Segatalks. So, feel free to see me back again next week. See ya.